Serving on a jury is an important responsibility, and Ellen Hancox, the trial court administrator for Cumberland County, guides us step by step through the jury duty process, starting with the initial summons to report for duty.
Juries are so important that it's a right given to you in the United States Constitution and the North Carolina Constitution. Our system of justice is designed that we value the public's participation in the judicial branch. It has always been that way, and a recent survey, as a matter of fact, said most 75% of people, if they were involved in a trial, would want it to be a jury trial. In Cumberland County, we make a master jury list every year. We could either do it on an annual basis or every 2 years. We elected to do it on an annual basis because Cumberland County has people who are moving in and out so frequently, and we would have a lot of return mail if we did it every 2 years. So we make a master list, and our list comes from two sources. It is from the Department of Motor Vehicles driving records and the Board of Election voting records. I actually had someone ask if they could volunteer, but you can't. You are summoned. We use that word. You are literally almost ordered and summoned to come and serve. And that happens because we have made this master list, and we believe that you're a citizen of the United States, that you're over 18, and that you are a resident of Cumberland County. The summons, it is a document that has a lot of information. If citizens would just take a minute and read the summons, it would answer most of their questions. But like all of us, what you tend to do is you look and go, what day is it? You're usually sent a summons over 30 days in advance. We work generally almost 2 months ahead. So you look at the date. Well, some people remember to put it on their calendar, put it on their refrigerator, and other people remember it then, and that's all they remember. And then the day comes and they go, oh, that's not a good day for me. But we now summons people for specific days of the week. You no longer come and sit here for a week, and in the old days you sat for 2 weeks to see if you'd be selected for a trial. You're now summoned for a day. So if you have a jury summons for Tuesday, you're going to come, and if you're not selected for a trial at the end of Tuesday or whenever they complete business that day, you're excused and your service is completed for the next 2-year cycle. What happens after you get that summons, and if you have not asked to be rescheduled or excused, you'll come that day, and the jury summons has everything on there, including the time you come, which is at 8:30. You come to the 3rd floor of the courthouse to room 336, which is the jury assembly room. And it's a large room with chairs and snack machines and drinks and this type of thing. And there's a jury coordinator there. She is an employee of the clerk of court, and she's there to check everyone in. And you will sit there and have your orientation. You'll watch a film, a little 15-minute video that talks about serving on a jury, and then she will swear everyone in, and then you'll wait to see which courtroom you're going. Everyone comes to what's called the jury assembly room. We can't send you to a courtroom at the beginning. You have to all be oriented together, sworn in together, and then each courtroom will ask for jurors to come. We have a couple of different words we use. One is deferred, which is that time all of a sudden you realize is not convenient, and you're entitled to be rescheduled or deferred one time. So you need to be very careful about how you want to be rescheduled. What you would do, you've got several ways to do it. You can fill out the back of the summons and write, I want to be rescheduled, and what month you'd like to be rescheduled in. Or you can come every Wednesday at 2 o'clock to room 102 on the 1st floor of the courthouse, and someone is there to handle that at the 2 o'clock hour. Or you can go to the clerk of court's website. She's got an online process where you can email in and ask to be rescheduled. Once you do that, then you'll receive a postcard that says you've been rescheduled. Then later you'll get your official summons again for a specific date. If you want to be excused, that's a little bit more difficult. If you're 72 or older, You can be excused permanently for age, or you can ask to be excused just for 2 years. If you are not a citizen, you obviously are going to be excused. If you have a medical condition that is not going to allow you to serve, you can be excused. If you're a felon, you can be excused, but in North Carolina, just because you had a felony conviction, you're not excluded from jury service, but you will be excluded until your sentence is fulfilled, and that would include probation. Most people forget, they always think about criminal juries. We need you in civil court. We have a lot of road construction going on. We have a lot of people's property being taken right now, so we're going to have a lot of condemnation cases where land's being taken for roads, and the question is, it's a jury trial on how much is that land worth. So we use people in civil trials every bit as much as we do for criminal trials. I think the most important thing to do is we are going to try very hard to work with you and try to mitigate the inconvenience. It's taking time from your family and your work, although you can't be penalized by an employer for having jury service. We know we're not paying you very much, but it's your duty and your privilege as a citizen, and we're very fortunate to have the rights that we do. So we want you to exercise the privileges that you've been given. But if it is really tough for you to serve, we'll do everything we can to try to accommodate you.